It is spooky season, it is Will Grayson season. I am ready for it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm here with my September TBR. For this month, I'm feeling a lot of reread vibes. I don't know why. I've just been in a weird slump lately, and I just want to reread a lot of things. So half my list for this month is rereads, but I also am starting school the first week of September, so I'm just gonna be really tired, and I just don't know how much reading I'm going to get done realistically. But I do have an ambitious TBR, so without further ado, here it is. First up, I have Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This is her third novel that came out in June. I just haven't gotten a chance to get to it. I don't really know a whole lot about what it's about, but I think the female main character, prior to the story starts, she fake dates his brother. That's all I know about it. I kind of wanted to go in blind with this one, but definitely high priority. I have read both of Ali Hazelwood's books in a one-night span, so I definitely feel like I could binge this very quickly in one day. And then I have Something Rad by Nikki Witt. This was technically on my July TBR, but July was when I got into a really massive slump, and I didn't get a chance to read this. And I was also looking at the cover, and since it's obviously very high school here, I just thought this would be perfect for September, back to school vibes. So I'm really excited for just a cozy fall weekend. Put some 80s music on in the background and just binge read this one. Then I have Feel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the, I think, 8th book in the Calloway Sisters Addicted series, and this is Rose and Connor's final book. So I'm really excited, but I'm also really apprehensive because I just don't want this world to end. I technically had this on my August list. I never posted an August TBR because things just got a little crazy, but I really want to read this one right away. And plus, Rose and Connor are academic rivals, and I love reading academic rivals to lovers in September. I don't know, just back to school. I'm a nerd, I'm a teacher, just give it all to me. And then I wanted to read Off Limits by Chloe Walsh. This is the first book in one of her trilogies. I can't remember the name of this series, but I did download it on my Kindle already, and when I read the blurb, I think it's a high school bully romance, but I could be wrong. I do also like to go into Chloe's books a little blind, so I'm really excited for this one. I love all of Chloe's books. I have been making my way through her backlog, and I think as of now I've read 18 of her books, and they all slap. So I'm really excited for this one, and this one I can probably binge really quickly too if I'm very determined to do so. And then I wanted to reread The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. I have not read this thing for 2 years, and this was the second book I ever annotated. So I mean, look how those are horrible tabs. I mean, that's terrible. So I want to go back and read this and laugh at the way I used to annotate books and fix that a little bit, but I also want to read the story, and football season is right around the corner, so I thought this would be perfect for my 5-star rereading vlog. And then for the Chaotic Mess book club, we decided to go with Divine Rivals. This is the Fairy Loot edition, which I'm so happy that I have. This one I don't know a lot about. I want to go in blind, but I do know that it is historical academic rivals to lovers. A little bit of fantasy elements, I think. I don't know, but that checks a lot of boxes for me. So I'm really excited for this. I think we have our live show planned for either September 28th or 29th. I'm not quite sure yet. I will post the details on my Instagram later this week, but if you want to read along with us and then join our live show, you can follow all the details on my Instagram. And then one reread I am super excited for is I want to reread Zodiac Academy and vlog the whole thing. I want to do the tandem read. I haven't read the As Told by Boys version yet, and I want to do the tandem and just start the series all the way through. I did not finish book 8, I will admit. I made it halfway through because all of the added POVs, it just got to be too much, overwhelming, a little bit unhinged, if I'm not kidding, and I just needed a break. We still don't know when the final book is coming out, and I feel like I'm in a slump right now with this series, and I know if I just start over from the beginning and binge it, I'm gonna get excited and love it again. So I did not annotate the first time I read this series, so I want to annotate, do the whole tandem thing, and like I said, I will probably vlog that, but I want to start in September just because October gets really, really crazy with all of the paranormal and fantasies that I like to read. And then to avoid major procrastination from last year, I'm gonna start my Devil's Night series reread in September this year. This took way too long last year. I only made it through 100 pages of Kill Switch, so if you're wondering where that vlog was, it doesn't exist. So I don't want to just jump back into Kill Switch. I just want to start over from the beginning. So I will probably read Corrupt and Hideaway very quickly on my Kindle because I already annotated these last year, and then I'll be ready for Kill Switch by October. But my plan last year was to do each book each week of October, and that just, I totally tanked that. So I'm gonna start this in September just because it is spooky season, it is Will Grayson season, I am ready for it. And then I want to reread Saving 6. I'm not going to hold up the cover because this stack is already very big, and that is a big book. And I really like this new cover. These covers are so cool. I like them. So I have found that when I reread this series, I like to start with Saving 6, just because in timeline order, that is technically where it starts, and you don't get a whole lot of the Tommen characters in that book. And so I just want to start with Joey and Aoife when they're babies and falling in love, and I feel I need to get back into this world. It's been like since April, and I need to read it again. With all the Taming 7 news, all of that, I could probably go on about this forever, about how badly I want to reread this series, so that one will probably definitely get read. And the audiobook did just come out, so I might try that because I did do the audiobook of Binding and Keeping 13 for my second reread, and I really did enjoy them. So I might do the audiobook this time. I don't know, but we shall see. And then last on my TBR, I have Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I have it back there. It's just another book that I didn't add, and I just thought about it now. So this is a series that I was purposely waiting for the release of the last book, which is coming out, I think, next month or October. I did this last year with Kingdom of the Wicked, and I'm glad I did because I was able to just binge all 3 through in a row, and then I didn't forget anything. And I am excited for this series. I've heard it's really, really good. People like it a lot more than Caraval, and I loved Caraval. So I'm super excited for this one. Throne of Glass has totally put me back in my fantasy era, and I'm excited. Fall is here. Did I mention how excited I am? All right, so that will do it for my ambitious September TBR. Like I said, I have a lot of rereads on this list, so I don't know what's gonna get done. I know some are more prioritized than others, but once again, like I always say, we shall see. But as always, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.